We got our own clique, strong people, finally getting into our own, Give me respect. Make it, not fake it, we just take it.
What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G. Back at it. You already know. Spread unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel. So today, I wanted to do a reaction to the deputy or police officer that got unalived in Baldwin Park after responding to a shots fired call. Well, more stuff is starting to come out about the situation. And not only that, they're not even saying how there was another person unalived that night. There was a civilian unalived. Officers responded. The responding officers got into a gunfight with the suspected gunman. The suspected gunman ended up taking one of them out, hitting him in the cranium. He ended up hitting his partner as well. And then he ended up getting hit. It said he's at the hospital. He's expected to survive. So now he's down for 2 hot ones and an attempt. But that's not the reason why I wanted to do this reaction. I wanted to do this reaction because of something that one of the neighbors said. So it's all alleged that that day it all started because there was a housewarming party for an individual or a family that had just moved into that neighborhood. They were having a housewarming party, and one of their guests, I don't know if they moved trash cans or what they moved, but they were parking in front of somebody's house, and he went outside and told them like, "Hey, bro, don't park there." The car still parked there. They got into it. Boom. Homeboy unalived them. They called the cops. Next thing you know, cops pull up. Boom. He unalives that deputy or that police officer. Now, you're like, Santo, what's up? All this is gruesome. Why are you even talking about this, my G? Because, man, like, y'all need to be aware when you guys go out there into society, man. When you guys go out there, leave your door. You never know what anybody's intentions are. You never know what anybody's capable of. You don't know what they've been going through. You know what I'm saying? They could be going through all kinds of stuff, and then whatever you tell them just tips them over. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're in a situation where homeboy lost his life. Could it have been prevented if he'd have just went and looked for another parking spot down the block? It could have. But then again, homeboy is like, man, I've met them type of people where just because they either renting a home or they own a home, they feel like nobody can park in front of their house. And when they're not home, they're either putting cones or they're putting trash cans, they're putting something so nobody will park there. And I'm the type of person, I ain't gonna lie, I'm that type of person. If I pull up somewhere and I see that there's a spot, but there's trash cans or something there, I'm gonna move it. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Respectfully, I'm gonna move it aside and I'm gonna pull in. Why? Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody in charge of no street parking, no public parking. Now, if it's your driveway, then hey, by all means, homie, you ain't gonna come block my driveway or park in my driveway. Now, for that, hey, I tip my hat to you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But if it's just somebody parking on the public parking on the street, it's like, man, what are you thinking? Like, homeboy just lost his life pretty much. You know what I'm saying? He lost his life because not only did he get hit, he's in the hospital. I don't know what his condition is. They're probably going to say it right now in this news clipping. But it's just crazy, man. So let's watch this and then I'm going to give you my full reaction. Let's get into it.
Avenue. You can hear the gunfire going off. You can also see a police SUV in the middle of the street and then an officer taking cover behind a car. We heard three loud shots or like bangs. Tamara Ayala was home Saturday night when the shootout erupted. The LASD says the officers were responding to reports of a man with a gun and an unresponsive person lying on the sidewalk. When officers arrived, the LASD says they were met with gunfire by the man with the gun. The alleged gunman has been identified as 22-year-old Eduardo Medina Berumen. Ayala says her neighbors next door were having a housewarming party that evening. The neighbors right here just bought the house a month and a half ago. She tells NBC4 the man found unresponsive in front of her home is believed to have been going to the party and was trying to park on the street. She called 911 after her mom found the man collapsed outside. One neighbor says there was some sort of a parking dispute. The LASD has not confirmed exactly what led up to the initial shooting with the man. The person that was found with apparent gunshot wounds has not been identified. He was attending there with his wife and his kids. They went to
Wow.
go park and he ended up dropping them off and then parking somewhere further. He was
Wow.
walking back this way too, and he didn't make it. Several flowers, candles, and oranges with incense have been placed here on the sidewalk. In this second ring video shared with NBC4, you can see several officers rushing in to move the man on the ground. Moments later in the
Damn.
video, you then see officers running, capturing the chaos that unfolded in this Baldwin Park neighborhood, leaving people who live here now worried for their safety. Still processing it. It's just trying to take it day by day. We used to have gatherings all the time here, and now I don't feel like we're
Wow.
going to be able to
That's
keep this
wild.
tradition.
That's wild right there, man. I didn't even know that. See, that right there is new to me. Like I said, we was gonna watch it together. So, homeboy did park a little distance away from the party where he was attending, and to be with his wife and kids. That means they witnessed that. They witnessed everything happen, man. My heart goes out to him, to his family, because to be honest, everybody's talking about the Hura. Everybody, every news outlet, everybody is shining light on the Hura. But what about the innocent civilian that lost his life too, man? You know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to his family, to his loved ones. This your boy Santo G, man. This why I say, man, 2025, it ain't worth it. Just walk away. Just walk away. I want to give a big shout out to 44 Vato. I was watching his interview with um American Cholo earlier, and he said something, man, that resonated with me. He said that in 2025, man, the strongest individual, like, it takes balls and it takes strength, man, to walk away from a situation. Anybody could pick a fight, anybody could get angry and do stuff like that, man, but it takes real courage to walk away from a situation. And in 2025, that's what you need to do. If it ain't worth it, if it ain't worth you losing your life or you taking their life, just walk away. It ain't worth it, man. It's your boy Santo G, real raw and uncut. Shout out my boy for sending me this. You already know who you are, man. I appreciate you, my G. Like I said, if you guys see any videos, anything you guys want me to react to, send it to my IG. I'm gonna put it right here. And with that being said, man, shout out Killer Kush, shout out Drip Fits, shout out my good people at Cali Bullies, shout out Hadar Extracts, shout out Hyde Park Rays. And with that, we out.